Good morning. Welcome into this space. Welcome to this Thanksgiving week. This time of meditation together. This time of loving awareness. I invite you to come into this space with a sense of gratitude, a sense of thanksgiving. Allow yourself to just be present here now. What a wonderful opportunity to spend some time together. I love this community. We had a wonderful weekend this previous weekend. We got together in person twice. Once in Nashville, Music City. It was great to see all of you that were able to make it there. And then again in Birmingham on Sunday. We will be getting together again in Birmingham this week. We're going to do that for the most part, nearly every week in Birmingham. We'll be gathering again in Nashville off in the future sometime, I'm not sure when. But this love movement is very contagious. This love movement is very contagious. And there are many around the world who are awakening, and some have been awake for years and waiting for something like this. And others are just now waking up. The consciousness is spreading throughout the planet. It's been there the whole time. It's just that many more are becoming aware of it. And this consciousness is inside of all types and stripes of people. And it's interesting to watch it wake up and then watch people move beyond their philosophies, beyond their religious affiliations and political affiliations and their race, their color, their creed. And to realize that we are so much more than these conditioned ideas, these sense perceptions that we walk around with. It's really interesting to watch that awaken. So we continue through the month of November as our month of gratitude. And as we move into this week, headed up to Thanksgiving, there are some who are triggered by some of the gatherings that are going to transpire this week for various reasons. There will be a lot of different energies maybe that you come in contact with this year. And maybe there's a part of you that can become anxious, can become a little, feel a sense of tension. And I've mentioned to you before, anytime there's tension, it's asking for our attention so that we can set an intention. And it reminded me of a little space in this book that I enjoy by Thich Nhat Hanh called True Love. And I thought I would share it with you as we start to go into our meditation time together today. The title of this chapter in this particular book is Caring for Our Pain. And Thich Nhat Hanh says, so every time you have an energy that needs to be transformed, like jealousy or fear, do something to care for this energy, for this negative energy, if you do not want this energy to destroy you. Touch the seed of mindfulness, and then all of its energy will be able to establish itself in your living room. And the living room he's speaking of is within your own self. And then I love this metaphor. He said, like a mother tenderly embracing your pain. With that energy of mindfulness, you are doing the true practice of meditation with regard to your pain, your emotions. If you're able to maintain mindfulness for just 5 or 10 minutes, you will experience some relief right away. So if you find yourself today, tomorrow, the next day, Thanksgiving, whatever, in a time of feeling fear, anxiety, pain, triggered, take 5 or 10 minutes. Excuse yourself to the restroom or excuse yourself outside. Take 5 or 10 minutes. Breathe in deep. You'll experience immediate relief to the pain. Then he goes on to say, when the mother hears her baby crying, she puts down whatever she has in her hands and she goes into its room and takes the baby into her arms. The moment the baby is lifted into the mother's arms, the energy of wisdom already begins to penetrate into the baby's body. The mother does not know what is the matter with the baby, but the fact that she has it in her arms already gives the child relief. The baby stops crying. When the mother continues to hold the baby in her arms, she continues to offer it the energy of tenderness. And during this time, the mother practices deep looking. A mother is very talented. She only needs 2 or 3 minutes to figure out what is the matter with the baby. Maybe its diapers are a little too tight. Maybe the baby has a touch of sickness. Maybe it needs a bottle. Then when the understanding comes, the mother can transform the situation immediately. It is the same thing with meditation. When you have pain within you, the first thing to do is to bring the energy of mindfulness to embrace the pain. And say, I know that you are there, little anger, my old friend. Then breathe and say, I am taking care of you now. I love that. I prefer to not use the word mindfulness, but I'm not going to criticize that. Let's say it this way. It is the same thing with meditation. When you have pain within you, the first thing to do is to bring the energy of conscious awareness to embrace the pain. I know that you are there. Anxiety, fear, anger, my old friend. I am going to take care of you now. So whatever is going on with you this week, whatever's happening within your soul, this is the month of gratitude meditation. But I felt drawn to turn toward the heart chakra, the opening of the heart chakra, bringing ourselves into this place of tenderness within us. To bring extra strength, expansion into that space. To be able to say to the anxiety, the fear, the stress, whatever those, again, sense perceptions are, to be able to say to them, I see you, I embrace you, I give love to you too. This transforms any energy. As was the motto of the location we met at this last Saturday, love heals everything. Love heals everything. So let's prepare now to go into this space of loving awareness together. Through gratitude, through love, and through compassion, we transform ourselves. We don't cast out emotions or rebuke them or try to lock them down or destroy them. There's nothing to destroy. We bring loving, compassionate awareness to it all. We soothe our whole being through love and through gratitude. Okay. I invite you now to straighten the spine, soften the shoulders. Allow the neck and the head to relax. Allow the face muscles to relax. Just allow your weight to rest onto the furniture beneath you, whether seated or lying down. Just be present in this moment. Remember, there's nothing to do. There's nowhere to go. There's no one to be. No to-do list. Come into this space with gratitude. I am thankful that I am aware. I am thankful that I am the awareness itself. The simple practice of gratitude, acknowledging these lungs that breathe for me, around the clock without me asking, this heart that beats for me without my direction, the function of the body, consistent, constant. Without my directing it. All through the night I slept peacefully, and yet my body stayed alive and essentially worked throughout the night. For this I say thank you. I am grateful. Now bring the focus toward the heart space, not just the mechanical heart that beats, but that loving awareness space within. There may be certain parts that feel restricted. Past pains experienced, even traumas, disappointments that have in some way closed the heart down. This place, however, that you are in now is safe. I'll invite you now to notice the heart space and think of it as a window in the spring. And notice that you can reach out and open that window. Allow the fresh air in. Also visualize the heart as a flower whose petals are closed. But watch that flower as if you're in a time warp. Notice the sun, the warmth of the sun shining on the flower. And notice that flower opening, 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 opening wide, allowing the sun to even touch the core. Feel the sensation of that opening. Allow that warmth in. There are ways to cultivate the mind to handle psychologically challenging situations while leaving the heart space open. You know in this moment, whatever you went through made you stronger. The heart space can stay wide open. Allow the healing presence of love to comfort that heart, heal that space, strengthen your loving awareness and compassionate, kind energy. Notice that as any sense perception arises, any emotion that you don't want, that you feel needs to be transformed, notice that with that heart space wide open, there's nothing in you that needs to destroy those emotions or cast them out. You can simply be with them. Give your attention of love to them. And in doing so, transform that energy into useful, powerful fuel for your purpose. And this comes through an open heart, a grateful heart, filled with loving awareness. My heart is open. My mind is clear. And I am living a life of gratitude. My heart is open. My mind is clear. And I am living a life of gratitude. My heart is open. My mind is clear. And I am living a life of gratitude. As I say the word gratitude, allow the image of something or someone to come to mind. What are two things you're grateful for in this moment? Allow them to come. Bring your attention to those two things, even now. Notice. Feel the sense of gratitude and thanksgiving. Allow that to emanate out from your conscious awareness. Feel what it feels like to sense gratitude, the warmth of it, the beauty in it, the surge of energy that even comes from it. Notice, just notice. In any given moment where there's any sense perception of an emotion that you don't like and you want to transform, remember you can return to gratitude. That you can transform any energy. You can do it through love, through compassion, through generosity, through gratitude, through thanksgiving. Because my heart is open, my mind is clear, and I am living a life of gratitude. My heart is open, my mind is clear, and I am living a life of gratitude. I'm going to invite you now into a series of 3 deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose about 4 or 5 seconds. Hold for 1 or 2 seconds and then let go. We'll use the Tibetan singing bowl today as our cue for breathing in and breathing out. As you breathe in, just breathe in deeply through the nose, gently and deeply. You don't have to rush it, just feel the air. Feel it as it comes into your lungs. And allow your lungs to fill up and the abdomen to expand. Breathing in deeply, and as you do, be thankful for the breath that you breathe. Preparing now for our first breath together. Begin. My heart is open, my mind is clear, and I am living a life of gratitude. Preparing now for a second breath together. Begin. My heart is open, my mind is clear, and I'm living a life of gratitude. Preparing for our third breath together. Begin. My heart is open, my mind is clear, and I am living a life of gratitude. And so it is. Namaste. Namaskar. I'm beautiful. Aho. Om. Om Shanti. Love and mercy, peace and grace, truth and tranquility, serenity, kindness, compassion, goodness, courage, confidence. Loving awareness, gratitude. Om, Om, Om. Well, welcome to this week of meditation. Opening even wider that heart space. Wide open to the wonder of all that's possible. My heart is open, my mind is clear, and I am living a life of gratitude. So good. We will be back here tomorrow, of course, for our meditation. We will have our midweek connection tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. Continuing with our study of the Tao Te Ching. In fact, we're going to be in verse 63 tomorrow. This is going to be a good one. Just reading the first two lines right here. This is going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it. Tao Te Ching, verse 63. Tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, we will have our Thanksgiving Day meditation. And this will prepare us all for that day and the gatherings that will transpire. I know this is a busy weekend coming up, but we will be back together in person in Birmingham. Remember that this week we move our online gathering forward an hour. Our online gathering, our online live stream will actually be at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. We've been used to it being at 10 for almost a year, but it's going to be moving. So spread the word, share that with people that you know. It's in our chat group. It's on our Facebook page. I'm announcing it here. But make sure that you share that with someone who you may decide to invite. 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 o'clock, of course, Central Standard Time. And know that I love you, and I'm so thankful for this community. You are truly a blessing indeed to me. Now go and make it a great day, because you can. Peace.